Hello everyone, this is Supersnoopy here, back with another SWTOR video. Today I have for you guys another SWTOR highlight video. In today's SWTOR highlight video, we're just going to be going over what's in my inventory. We're also going to be going over my character slots and what I'm currently wearing on my main character, my commando. Now people have asked me this before about, the gear that I'm currently wearing and also all the random stuff I have in my inventory, because a lot of people notice that I have a ton of slots used up with a bunch of random stuff. So I'm just going to be going over what all the stuff is and why I tend to have it in my inventory. So if you guys enjoy this SWTOR highlight video, as always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some nice gaming glasses, then check the link down below. No scope gaming glasses, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the highlight. Alrighty guys, let's get into the highlight right now. So the first thing I'm going to be going over is probably the most simple thing, is I'm going to be going over my character and their gear / look. Now, a lot of people tend to wonder, what this set is, because a lot of people don't seem to remember or actually know where it came from. Now, I'm currently wearing a mix of the old level 55 PvP gear and the old level 55 endgame gear that is known as the Dread Forged gear. Now, you can actually get a crafter to craft these if they do have these shells, which a lot of people tend to sell them on the GTN. So if you're wondering where this is from, I of course decided to buy this from the GTN. I also decided to buy these gloves right here, because each of them are unique for the Dread Forge gear, because I mean it's different depending on the class or whatnot that you have based on what its name is. So I decided to of course get these items right here, because I used to have them, and I had one from the old PvP set, but I wanted this gold looking color with the blue, so I just decided to buy it off the GTN from a crafter. Now I would say that it really depends on your server of if people will actually put it pretty cheap. I know that I hear sometimes people will put it pretty cheap, but I know on the Ebon people will sell usually the chest guard and the big important items, the big ticket items, for a really a lot of credits. So if you're wondering what that's from, of course you can get this from a crafter. And with the old PvP stuff, it's still basically the same as the Dread Forge stuff. So if you need a crafter, then you can obviously get this full set right here. Then we do have this cannon right here. Now this cannon is from a cartel market. I'm not exactly sure which pack. I just bought it off the GTN. Mainly because, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie, and I decided to put the, damaged weapon tuning on it. So that's basically what my cannon is. I do have the gray helix generator. Now the reason I have this generator is mainly because I really do like, just the idea of having a bound to legacy generator, or rather a generator that has a, unique name on it and is obtained from an event. So we have that stuff right there. Then we have this, cybernetic bracer right here. That is, basically a bronze item. It's really worthless, but I still have it, of course, because, why not? And then we do have the crest of the Dreadmaster. Now this can actually be attained, it can be obtained from the Scum and Villainy Nightmare Mode 16-man. It's a hidden boss that's after the second boss in the whole entire operation. I believe, of course they did scale all the operations up, so now it's level 65. And it still is quite a challenge, because you do have to coordinate cleanses and do all that crazy stuff. But yeah, that is, how you obtain this mask right here. You can get the Dreadguard one from Dreadtooth, which honestly, I don't really know. It's just like, it is pretty simple, of course, just to get, the Dreadguard mask, but it does take a while and some strategy and coordination to get the crest of the Dreadmaster. But either way, I mean, it still is very possible to get. It just requires, like I said, some patience, coordination, just gearing. So that's just something right there. Now, besides that, that's mainly what I normally wear with my, character now. I know I do have some of the PvP stuff in my inventory that I usually would wear with, the Karaga, the unyielding helmet and stuff. But nowadays, I tend to just go through the outfit designer and just put this stuff on right here. I also do have, somewhat different, I would say, items. I mean, I have this one, so I actually look kind of like, somewhat like a Dreadmaster from, the ceremonial mystic armor. So we do have that right there. It doesn't look too good on a commando, but, I do have that in the designer thing. And I also do have the really old, I guess, setup that I had, because before I changed to the Dreadforge stuff, I actually decided to go with this stuff right here with the War Hero, Super Commando body armor and stuff. But either way, I do like both of these outfits, so depending on what I'm feeling like, I will wear this, or I will, of course, wear this outfit right here. Now, that's all there is to it when it comes down to my main character and what I decide to, just equip him with. Because I know that some people were wondering exactly, what different types of gear and stuff I have on him. Now, this is the inventory. The infamous inventory where I have a bunch of crazy stuff all over the place. So, for starters, basically, what I decided to do with this inventory is I'd like to have all the party stuff just in my inventory. Mainly, the reason I do this is just, I don't know, sometimes on Fleet, I just think it's pretty funny just to literally activate every single party item in the game that I currently have in my inventory, just, all the banners. Then we do have, the collector's edition stuff. We have, the party bomb. We got the droid. We got, the Rancor hollow replica. We just have literally all the party items right here. So as you can tell, we have Jawas. We have stuff from Life Day, which is also really nice, not gonna lie. I do like how when they had the Life Day event, you could get some of the old stuff, of course. So you can just continue to, just spray people with a bunch of different Life Day items and snowballs. So that's something right there. So that, I say, it kind of explains a fair amount of my inventory. I mean, I like to have that stuff all over the place. So whenever I just feel like just starting a party in the middle of nowhere on the Fleet, then I, of course, have all that to my disposal. I do have the Fleet passes. Now, before they introduced strongholds and stuff, these were actually incredibly valuable, mainly because you could just use these to get back to the Fleet really fast. But nowadays, you do have the emergency Fleet pass, which is actually a really quick cooldown, only an hour. And then you do have the stronghold, which you can just literally go to a stronghold. You can, like, travel to it, and after you travel to the stronghold, you can just leave. And that allows you to get back to the Fleet really quickly. So, I mean, this is still useful, I guess, if you waste all your options and you don't feel like going through an extra loading screen. But it's not as useful as it was before. So we do have that right there. Like I said, we have more party stuff right here, mainly on the top. We do have this, of course, this hollow statue right here, a trainer, of course. So that's pretty cool right there. Then we have this white acute model. Now this was actually from, when they did have the 12 XP event, you could activate this so you didn't lose any, XP. Or rather, you would go back to regular XP. And I had it on a character, and for some reason, I don't know, I just really wanted to just keep it on a character somewhere, so I just decided to just leave it in my inventory right here. As you can tell, it's banned for use now because, Ripperoni and Pepperoni, that's over. So then we have the Mask of Nihilus. Now, I used to wear this as my main mask, but I decided to change it once I got the crest of the Dreadmaster. So, I just kind of keep it just in memory of course, just wearing this, because, I mean, honestly, this mask is definitely really cool as well. So, of course, we do have that right there. We have the Party Jawa, we have, some chance cubes and stuff. I got this from a chance cube. Isn't that pretty funny? You get a chance cube in a chance cube. I have no clue. But we do have that. Got, a hollow projector disguise right here. Of course, that just makes you completely hidden. Not really hidden, but it allows you to just look cool, I guess. Then we do have some scrap. We have some Rakul stuff. More Rakul stuff. We got, we can make our eyes red because, that's pretty edgy. Then we do have a personal environmental shield. This is for the scum and villainy operation. I never decide to actually sell these. I just kind of like leave them in my inventory. So then of course we have the banners, and then we have all the PvP gear right here that I can switch into. We got some, Warzone Adrenals med packs. We have this right here, the Resurrected Relics. This is from a while ago actually. These are, I believe these are level 60. Yeah, they're level 60. So I do have that, of course, right there. I don't know why it's in my inventory. I just decided to just kind of like leave it here. But yeah, this is really bad now. So now we do have, like I said, more Life Day stuff. We got, some stims. I'm kind of low, but we can obviously buy those for really cheap now on the GTN. Got some more Bound to Legacy things over here. As you can tell, like I said, we just got all this different stuff. We got the Kick the Hut Ball, so that's pretty cool. We have something for Dreadtooth for whatever reason if we want to increase the stacks. So I always enjoyed, of course, just trying to kill Dreadtooth. That was really fun to kill that world boss. Honestly, probably one of my favorites besides, the Nightmare Pilgrim. But yeah, we do have that right there. Then towards the end right here, we got, some other stuff right here. Now, for starters, as you can tell, we have some reusable Jawa stuff. I have 2 Jawagrams that are reusable, so I'm just going to go and just use this one right here. But you have him falling and then putting the thumbs up. So we do have that, of course. We got one for May the Force be with you. And then I do have these Zerka injectors. I don't know why. I honestly just like collecting them, just adding them up, and then putting them into my buff tray. I have no clue why this is, but I just really don't have any clue. It's just fun just to have a bunch of buffs in your buff tray for no reason. So, of course, that helps with, I say, out-of-combat health regeneration. But honestly, who cares about that? Because you can always, of course, you know, just go ahead and just regen your health with an item, or of course what you usually have, just to reload and all this different stuff for classes. So we do have that right there. Got a 10 out of 10 IGN bronze medal right here. So I mean, with this, obviously if you kill someone, you can just place it over them, and then I believe it has like a Gerard the Hut or one of the huts on there laughing or something. It is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I actually haven't used it before. I just saw a video on it before of what it actually does. But I mean, even then, I can see this being fun in World PvP. I guess if you go into World PvP and you just take someone out, then you can put this just to show, you know, a hut laughing at you. But honestly, if anything, the enemy's gonna laugh at you because you have bronze. So yeah, I guess say it kind of backfires right there. And we do have the ranked Warzone, you know, black silver stuff. So that is, you know, pretty cool. Not gonna lie, of course, you know, getting these lock boxes because they allow you to get different crystals. I've taken almost all of them out, so we do have, you know, one left in this lockbox. But, you know, I'm not going to take that out just yet. I'm just going to leave this, you know, lockbox right here. Alrighty, so then we do have the Dreadful Amulet. You can get this off of, you know, killing Dreadtooth at 10 stacks. So it's pretty cool. I do have this on my Brontes, you know, Jedi Sage, so I do have this also. Pretty unique item. You use it for TFB hard mode to get another item for the, you know, way to get the crest of the Dreadmaster. So it is, you know, it's definitely pretty cool, not gonna lie, of course. So we do have that right there. Then we have, I say, 3 more items right here. I recently bought one of these items, so we do have the Life Day Orb. Actually got this from a while ago, so of course, you know, you just kind of like put the Life Day Orb up to you and just kind of like stare at it. So, you know, that's amazing right there. Just go and just look at it. And then I just got this recently, the Treatment Chamber, and it's kind of like a pumpkin. I got it for 7 mil on the GTN. No idea why, I just thought it'd be pretty cool. It is lagging a bit, so you know that's an issue. I also realized that you do have to have your gun out for it to like not glitch, so it doesn't like clip through everything. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. And then last but not least, we have the Zerka Kratom-matic, the legendary item in the game. Also with this item, it's glitched, so if you don't have your weapon out, then it of course will be really weird. But yeah, I bought this for quite a few million credits, not off the GTN, but I decided to actually trade with someone. Gave them a bunch of millions of credits, and then I decided to, you know, trade some lock boxes for, you know, armor sets and stuff that I didn't really have use for. So we did work out a trade. I got the achievement, and I've just been, you know, just kind of carrying this sense. I don't really want to sell it. I might sell it, I have no clue, but honestly, for the time being, I'm just going to hold on to it because I think it is pretty cool to have a really rare item in the game, and probably one of the rarest items to actually obtain. But yeah, I mean, that's it when it comes down to my inventory, you guys. There's not really much to it. I know that sometimes people will ask, you know, what is with it? Why is there stuff all over the place? But I mean, some of it comes down to me being lazy and all that other stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Sales Public highlight video. As always, if you guys enjoyed these videos, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.